Hi, in this lecture you will see what is string concatenation and string multiplication. What is concatenation? Concatenation simply means joining two strings into one. Okay, string concatenation simply means joining two strings into one. So if I have a string A as hello and string B as world, and I want to join these two strings into one string. How I can do is I can just write print, sorry, I can write print A plus B, and if I run it right now I get hello world. Okay, let me just give a space here, so there it gets a space here. So this is hello world is printed on the console. तो हमने ये इस तरह से क्यों किया, हमने यहाँ पे कॉमा क्यों नहीं लगाया? If I write a comma here, it will give me it will still give me the same result. It will give me a hello world, but this is not joining two strings. This will overload our memory in long usage. Let's just say this is string A, this is string B. This string A gets some reference in the memory. Okay, this string A gets some reference in the memory. Let's just say reference 0. This string B gets some reference in the memory. Let's just say reference 1. And this print function, this has two strings inside it. Now these two strings will get two references, okay? Reference 2 and reference 3. Now I have total of 4 references, 1, 2, 3, and 4. But on the other hand, if I write concatenation sign, or if I add two strings, I will get just 3 references. I will not get the 4th reference because this A plus B as a whole is one string. So this will have only one reference. That is why we use string concatenation. And remember, a string is only concatenated with another string. A string cannot be concatenated with another integer or float. So if I run this, I get hello world. But let's just say the B has the value of 1. And if I ran it, I would get an error that I can only concatenate A with another string, not an integer. So this one is an integer. That's why I can't concatenate A with an integer. So that is why uh, in concatenation we have to join two strings. So, but let's just say I want to concatenate these two, A and B. What I can do is I can just typecast here, our previous lecture typecasting. I can just write str here, and I can put this B into a string. So right now inside the computer's brain this B is visible like this. So now it can concatenate this. It will give us result hello 1. But I just write b is equal to 1, and this is typecasted here. If I run it, it will work right now. It will give a result hello 1, because this is also a string right now, and this is also a string. So this can be concatenated right now. So this is what string concatenation is. So let me just give you some valid usage of this string concatenation. Let's just say there's an age variable called given the value 20, and we have printed some statement as your age is age. Okay, we have printed your age is age. Now this will give us an error saying that this age is variable which is integer of data, which is of integer data type. So we can't concatenate string with an integer data type variable. So what I can do it, I can just that typecast it into a string. So if I run it right now, it will give your age is 20. Okay. As I've told you earlier, we can always do this thing. We can always your ages, and I can put a comma and then I can write age variable here. It will give us the value 20 here. This is not concatenation, but this is not a good practice to do. You should concatenate strings inside a print function to make your memory usage better. So this is how string concatenation works. Let me just tell you what is string multiplication. Now I can multiply any string. Let's just say this is a string A is equal to hello, and I want to um, multiply this A with 3. Now this is possible. We can multiply strings with an integers. So what it will do is it will write the string 3 times. So it will write hello 3 times. Hello, hello, and hello, because I multiplied it with 3. If I multiply it by 5, it will multiply it by 5 times. In in early ages of Python, I have seen some codes like the early games which had like graphics like this sort of graphics or this sort of graphics. So what they were doing was to make some certain patterns. They were using this string multiplication, a multiplied by 10. So they would get a pattern like this, or a multiplied by 100. They would get some pattern like this. So this is why string multiplication is used. So if you get any sort of question in some competitive exam that if you can multiply a string with an integer, now you know that आप multiply कर सकते हो a string with an integer. It will just repeat the string उतनी दफ़ा जितनी दफ़ा हम वो string जितनी दफ़ा हम यहाँ पे integer को value देंगे उतनी दफ़ा वो string repeat हो जाएगा. So this is end of today's lecture. In the next lecture, we will see conditional statements, if, else, and else if. And if we had time, we will discuss loops for and while loops in the next lecture.